Welcome to the channel. I'm Savannah Casson. Now before we get into this video, I must tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, for it helps me a lot. Now, today we're going to be talking about is what is up with the first Spinjitzu master and his children. Like, what's up with the lies, the manipulation, the secrets? Like, what is up with them in creating powerful weapons, never destroying them, or trying to, like, hey, finally telling the ninjas for something in their life so they don't die type of ghetto. Anyway, let's get on with it.
The first Spinjitzu master.
By the first Spinjitzu master.
The first Spinjitzu master. First Spinjitzu master.
Yes, the first Spinjitzu master. You're gonna hear that line a bunch of times. You know what else lines you're gonna hear from the show a bunch of times?
There's something I haven't told you.
You know what this family needs? Is to stop keeping secrets from each other. This happens so many times. And most of the time, it has to deal with Wu not telling the ninjas anything. Garmadon legit just kept maybe like 2 secrets. Like what his thing with Shin is, not tell the other ninjas what there were other elemental powers. But really, he's been dead for most of the season, so like he can't really tell the ninjas anything, but it's mostly Wu, and half the time the ninjas are like, when a sphere came out, they're like, oh, we're gonna go to this tomb, and Wu completely forgot that was the tomb he helped entrap the sphere with. Y'all that suck, Wu. And also with the Time Twins, tell them about the Time Twins. They can help. Like, you and your family need to work on stop keeping secrets. It's so annoying, and I do blame the first Spinjitzu master for this, because honestly, he gave you taught you very bad habits. Secret number 1. Who the hell is your mother? Do you guys even have a mother? Because it's the golden weapons, it can create the megaweapon. And we do know the megaweapon can create stuff. So did the Spinjitzu master use the megaweapon and create his 2 sons? Not that out of possibility, because honestly, like, where's your mom? Do you guys have one? I believe you don't, and you guys were just created by pure energy. That would make complete sense. Another gripe I have about this family is that they never destroy the stuff they create. For example, the Fang Blades. So as you know, the Fang Blades were created by the first Spinjitzu master in order to tomb the Great Devour. Why did he not destroy them after he entombed the Great Devour? Was he hoping to experiment on the snake and never got the time, or he couldn't figure out how to experiment the snake, or like couldn't destroy the snake? Like, why did you not like destroy it? And now, another question. So we do know that the overlord created the Great Devour by garmadon, and that is revealed to us. Did the first Spinjitzu master know that, or did he not know that? Because that's also messed up. It explains why, another reason why garmadon never talks about his dad. Because just think about it. Every time we hear about the first Spinjitzu master, it's always Wu talking about him. Garmadon never speaks, and that seems so into character to him. Because just imagine that you find a prophecy about the Green Ninja. I thought you probably didn't think it was yourself going to be destroyed, and then you get older, and the venom in your head says, "Hey, you're going to be destroyed by this green nobody," and then later come out to life that it's your son. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to my dad if he were a prophecy about me being destroyed by my kid. And also, we also learned that that Wu and his father kept the secret that Garmadon had Oni powers. Like, I think Garmadon knew that he was Oni, he just didn't know he had powers, which is very strange. Like, you do have elemental powers, you knew that. So what did he think his power was? Did he just think it was just like magic? Another gripe I have against the first Spinjitzu master. Okay, I don't remember, but was it ever explained how the first Spinjitzu master died? If so, please tell me in the comments, because I'm sort of blanking out. But if not, don't you think it's weird that we learned in season 5 that Wu said, oh, my father never left this message of where his tomb was. And I'm just like, what? Excuse me? You and Garmadon did not have a funeral? What do you mean he left a message? Did one day he just wake up, tell you guys that he was going to die and walk off? Why did you guys let him do that? Or 2, did he like go and like find the tomb with the crystal and send a bird that sent you guys a message about him dying, that he died? Like, what is up with this family? Now, a little bit of spoilers what happened in Spinjitzu Brothers book. If you have not read this book, please go into it. So anyway, the first Spinjitzu master sends Wu and garmadon to go find a possible cure for garmadon. And while on this adventure, anytime they meet a new person with any like romantic or friendship feelings towards any of the brothers, like the brothers must fight over this person. And I'm just like, why can't one brother like one person and the other brother go like another person? Like, you guys are gonna live for a million years. Like, you guys are gonna like different people. You don't have to fight on one person. There are a million people on this planet Earth. And then I just thought about it. Self-isolation. You guys have self-isolated yourself from the entire world so long that you guys is only like people you talk to is yourselves. Now, for everyone's like, oh, that's crazy talk. They had a team. They could talk to the other elemental powers. You guys forget that they didn't start the team until the serpentine like started attacking them. Until then, they just like hung out with each other, which was probably not the healthiest because, you know, garmadon had the venom which made him snap. That father was doing who knows what, and Wu was just like trying to cope with the loss. And also, you're like, oh well, Wu could go down into town. You forget they lived on top of a fucking mountain. They didn't have to walk all the way downstairs to get to talk to someone. And anyone who says they could use Spinjitzu, when's the last time you see any of these brothers use Spinjitzu in this goddamn show? You know what's funny? Ninjago has a serpentine problem. You know what the first Spinjitzu master did? Completely nothing. Hey, I know how to semi-fix your serpentine problem. Just force one of your sons to marry a goddamn high tribe of the snake army people. Yeah, they may not be happy about it, but hey, at least you got a serpentine tribe under your thumb that you can semi-control until when your kid dies or, you know, gets eaten alive. And another tangent I have, and for anyone sounding like, hey, this format doesn't sound all that sound. It sounds like you're just rambling. Oh, I am rambling. It's that they have so many powerful weapons, and they do nothing. The golden weapons, they were made. Garmadon tried to steal them. He was banished. And also, yeah, I am going to talk about the banishment, but not right now. And then they turned into the megaweapon. Why can they couldn't turn into the megaweapon? We don't know. And then they were thrown into space. And then the golden master burned them down into his golden armor. And then Kai reforged them. Just keep them destroyed. The time turner thingy, Bob. Yeah, I don't think that Ru had it in them, but they were still in space somewhere. The secrets of the forbidden Spinjitzu. Why do you have this just laying around for your two kids to have? Especially knowing one, I'm pretty sure garmadon was already bitten by the evil greatness. You just laid this around twice to get stolen by your family. How did you not realize? Like, did you realize and you didn't say anything because they brought it back and they fixed your situation? Like, what is up with you? Well, time to tell you guys all about the scorpion we found last night. Yay, but I'm not really going to do that because guess what? I have a video to do. But if you guys have scorpion problems, let me know down in the comments. Now, on back to the video. We all agree as Ninjago fans how it's super weird that Ru's robes have an activation spell in order to banish garmadon? Like, what the hell? Now, we can probably all assume that the first Spinjitzu master definitely gave them these robes before he died, because where else would Ru get enchanted robes in order to do the spell? I feel like the first Spinjitzu master definitely sewed this protection spell on Ru. So this means that the first Spinjitzu master knew eventually that garmadon was gonna attack his son. Now, there is a little hindsight. Did the spell activate because garmadon had the golden weapons and attack Ru, or is it because he attacked Ru? Now, if you do want a part 2 to this, you must like, comment, and subscribe like I've been telling you guys. And yes, we're going to be going into Wu's, garmadon's, Masako, and Lord's relationship. Because, like, this family has more problems. But if I continue to talk about this so long, I'm going to lose my voice. So yeah, if you want this, please hit the like button.